Yes, what is up, NorCal? J-Pigg in the building, Power 102 with a special right now. I have Bone Thugs and Harmony on the phone. We about to do this live. I got Lazy Bone with me right now, about to ask you some questions. How you doing, man?
Man, we just riding and having a good time to the next show, bro. How you feeling?
I'm good, man. I'm good, y'all.
Yeah, we rocked out last night and coming there to get it started up, man. We about to, Chico, we about to have fun.
Yeah. So speaking of which, y'all played here before?
We've been there quite a few times, man. Yeah, we got we're pretty familiar. We had a nice time. We got showed a lot of love.
Yeah, I love it, man. I'm glad y'all brought all 5 out, man. Everybody excited to see y'all in concert. Really excited.
Oh, man, it's really, really going down. All 5 live, each 1999, eternal in the
That's what I'm talking about. So one thing everybody really want to know is what's new with Bone Thugs and Harmony right now? You guys have a long history, but what's going on right now?
I mean, man, really, we're just reinventing ourselves, man. Really, like coming with the same formula, things like that. We all got different projects that we're doing, man, but we're doing everything together, more combined and together, and so the world know, we're 5 individuals with a bunch of ideas.
Yeah, no, I like that. And when y'all come together, it's cold. And speaking of which, one of the other real big questions, especially for me, because I've been a fan of y'all since I was a teenager. I was like 13 when y'all came out, and I was like, what is this? But you guys really pioneered this kind of hip hop and harmony stuff, because back then it's kind of the birth of gangster rap. You saw this East Coast versus West Coast thing come out, but you guys came out, took a different approach, and you added this harmony and singing to rap that was not natural. You guys really pioneered a new thing. So what do you think influenced you guys to add that harmony into, instead of just going the rap route like everybody was doing?
I mean, well, no doubt we sing. We come from a singing background.
Okay.
And we old enough to be a little older than rap music is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Before rap music, it was Motown, it was Smokey Robinson and the Temptations.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I mean? Michael Jackson and all that music right there was heavily influenced by the Motown, all those good doo-wop singers.
Yeah, that 70s funk type stuff.
Yeah, that was just something that just came out. In our day, it was more popular to be the rapper.
Yeah.
You was kind of soft if you was a singer back.
Absolutely.
Back early 80s, mid 80s, you was either a rapper or a singer. And it came out through all of us, from us doing each other's ad-libs and things like that, start creating the harmony.
That was going to be my next question, was like, did Motown and all that, the birth of all that, especially where you guys are located right there, in Midwest America, did it influence a lot of your music?
Right. See, but a lot of people don't really know, man. Like, Ohio is where all that funk and all that stuff come from Ohio.
Yeah, like the Ohio players and all that. You got a lot out there.
Low-key level, like Ohio is one of those states, man, that bred a lot of music, and we listen to everything. You know what I mean? We're not biased to anything.
Yeah, absolutely.
East Coast, West Coast, down south, we took a little piece of everything.
Just made it come together, sound real good.
Gumbo.
Yeah, you did. You right, man. Being where you guys came from out there, Midwest, right at the birth, you had that whole East Coast, West Coast thing happen. Do you guys think that was a challenge for you guys to get heard and get seen when you had this East Coast, West Coast beef going on for like 4 or 5 years?
We got discovered a little bit before that East Coast, West Coast. Like, we was in the thick of things. We was able to stay neutral because we was from the Midwest. A lot of people thought we was from West Coast because of Eazy-E discovered us and things like that, but it really wasn't no Eminem yet blowing up.
Yeah.
Like, we was putting the Midwest on. We had a few rappers, Twisted Common, you know what I mean? Chicago was doing their thing. Things like that, like
absolutely.
Rappers want to be like the next rapper, but really rap don't come from that.
Yeah.
Like, rappers like to be original, and we call them fighters back then.
Yeah, no doubt, man. And like I said, it was really refreshing to hear you guys come out with that and not be so, like you said, kind of trendy, because that's what it feels like it's been to today. So it was said that y'all formed, like you said, you started in the early 90s before the East and West Coast stuff, and you guys were originally called the Band-Aid Boys?
Yeah, I mean, well, that was in the early '80s.
Okay,
Band-Aid Boys. You know, we went from the Band-Aid Boys to Bone Enterprise.
Yeah.
Bone Enterprise to Bone Thugs and Harmony. So it was like, you know, people thought we made it overnight and it was a big success and all that. We was going at it, man, about 12, 13 years before we even met Eazy-E. So
yeah,
that, you know, our history is real rich, man.
Yeah, definitely. And it shows through the music, too. And speaking of which, how did that all come about? You know, it's been, you know, when y'all had met Eazy-E at first, you guys actually had to come to the West Coast to find him. And he went back to Cleveland, and that's where y'all ended up actually, like, you know, performing for him and showing him what y'all got. What all happened with that, with Eazy-E? How'd you guys get hooked up with him?
Oh, man, well, you know, the story is, you know, we went out there, West Coast, from Cleveland, Ohio, to Los Angeles. One-way tickets, man.
Yeah.
You know, we struggled out there for long. So not really that long, but it felt like forever back then.
Yeah.
You know, we struggled, man. We lived on the street. We did what we had to do. And
absolutely.
Finally hooked up with Eazy. Made a few calls to him, talked to him over the phone and things like that. But we linked up with him in Cleveland, Ohio, man, and it was just, you know, the day we met him, he remembered us from rapping to him over the phone.
Okay.
And, you know, from then on, it was just like when he asked us what we wanted to do, we was like, man, we ready to go right now.
Yeah. Y'all was hungry and doing it. What was it like being stuck on the West Coast that long, man? Because I toured before, and man, especially the way y'all did it, grinding like that, that's hard.
Hey, man, I tell you like this, I'd rather be stuck on the West Coast than any other coast in the world.
That's what I'm talking about, man. That's some of that West Coast love, and I appreciate that very much. Right now, though, what I'm going to do, Lazy, I'm going to give you guys a breather. I'm going to get to playing some of that first of the month action by Bone Thugs and Harmony. I want you guys to stay tuned. We're going to be right back with some more Bone Thugs and Harmony on Power 102. Power 102, that was first of the month, Bone Thugs and Harmony, who I have on the line right now with us at Power 102. Lazy in the building. In case you guys missed the first half, I'm gonna go over a little bit of the history behind Bone Thugs and Harmony right now. So you guys signed with Eazy in the 93, you know, I was a teen, and you guys just hit it, man. You guys dropped the Thuggish Ruggish Bone, hit the Billboard charts, and it was like the whole world just changed when y'all came out. Nobody heard anything like that. So, you know, what was that experience like, going from what you guys did on the West Coast, grinding like that? That's hard for people to do.
Yeah, it was. You know, it was a good thing it was before the internet. And, you know, 'cause we was some wild boys, man.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good thing, you know, the internet and Instagram and all that wasn't thought of back then yet. But, man, I mean, it's just like, we Bone Thugs and Harmony, man. We did what we had to do, man, and we was blessed.
Yeah.
Enough, you know what I mean? It's like we answered our call, and it was like we know we gotta leave Cleveland in order to do what we want to do in life. We did that. Once we made that decision to do that trickled down to a series of events. Mm-hmm. That was in our favor because we followed our dream. You feel me? Like we didn't procrastinate on it and things like that. So it was like when we did what we had to do, I think we answered our call, and man, because of that, we was rewarded to have everybody in the industry today that do music is doing a little bit of Bone Thugs.
Oh yeah, you guys pioneered a lot back then, man, and doing what you did, and you know, I appreciate y'all chasing your dream, which leads me to another question. How do you think that the artists today are really capitalizing on what you guys started? You have some artists like Drake, you know, he's kind of borderline R&B, maybe minus the soul that you guys have, but it seems like they all went back to the old Bone style that, hey, don't just rap, try to sing or do something else in there to make it artistic. Don't just do what everybody else doing. But in turn, you know, it's kind of taking what you guys started in the first place over 20 years ago.
Well, I mean, to be totally honest with you, man, before you know, we came out, rap was it was dying. It was getting boring.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
We had to merge those genres and breathe life back into the game. You know what I mean? To get those sales the way they was, but that's what it is, man. It's like, it's just a mix of everything. We put it all together, the singing, the rapping, the Drakes, the Tigers, you name it.
Man, and not only that, you recorded with people that will never die in history. Like, I mean, you guys recorded with Pac, Biggie, Big Pun, Eazy-E. Like, what was that like? Because you guys are one of the few groups that you can still say actually got to do something with all those people. You know, you guys had to hit with Biggie, the Notorious Thugs. Like, what was that like being a part of history all of a sudden with you know, people that will never die?
I mean, when we was doing the music, man, it was just like big family, real dude, collaboration, real. It was just real people kicking it, having fun, man, and recognizing our blessings. But to look back on that, man, and see like the days we spent with Biggie, the time we spent with Pop, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
that's one of the things that like magazines like Rolling Stone, when they don't include Bone in the top 100.
Yeah, it's a disgrace.
Or when they don't include Bone like that, that's one of the things that cement us in history, because that can never be done again. Like, no rapper on earth can ever say they got a song with those legends.
Never, ever,
those
you know.
Guys are legendary. You know what I mean? When the authentic and original.
You know, they created something that will last for a long time, but in doing so, you know, you're right. It's not being in Rolling Stone, things like that. It's kind of a disgrace, which, you know, I was excited to take the interview because I've been a fan since I was a kid, man. What do you feel like, if any artists really have carried on right now what you guys started? I mean, everybody got a little bit of Bone, but is there anybody you guys are looking at like, yeah, those guys did the original, they doing what we did?
I mean, I really just love music, man. I love being a part of the fabric of the history and everything, man. Like, you know, Chris Brown and Trey Songz on the R&B side, I love them.
Okay.
You know what I mean, like Lil Wayne, I love Lil Wayne. He really entertains me with his lyrics.
Yeah, he creative.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I love music, man. So if it's good music being made, then that's a compliment to the game.
Absolutely.
We always appreciate that, man.
And then real quick, Lazy, while I got you here, they wanted me to ask you one real important question. With you guys going up with the Eazy-E and everything, what was that like losing him as a mentor, with him getting you everywhere that he did?
Well, man, I'm glad you asked me that. Well, man, I'm going to just say, man, it's a testament to Bone Thugs and Harmony's resilience. The person that was teaching us how to be famous and what to do and what not to do, you got to understand this thing didn't come with a manual for us.
Yeah, absolutely.
He died. He was our guiding light. And when he died, man, it was like we was left to fend for ourselves. You know what I mean? Like, in the world, it's like you won't just imagine being on welfare all your life and being really, really poor, and then running into $1 million all of a sudden. If you don't know how to manage that money, you know, 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Without Eazy-E, we didn't have nobody to guide us. That's why I said it's a testament to our resilience, because we made it through, and we were also able to help other people the way Eazy-E helped us, man.
Yeah, no, definitely. I could imagine that would be really heartfelt, losing a mentor like that, especially the stage you guys were at. So, man, I'm sorry, but I'm proud of you guys for making it through. And I know you guys got to get going right now. It's about showtime. I'm really excited. So I appreciate everything you guys are doing. I'm going to see you guys in a little bit. I'll tell everybody to get down there, get those tickets, backstage passes, everything. So thank you, Lazy Bone right there, and Bone Thugs and Harmony performing in about 30 minutes at Senator Theater. Probably some tickets left. I'm definitely going to be in the building. So get over there, get those tickets. You want to see a famed and legend type group, man, it's about to go down. I appreciate you guys calling in, and I'm going to do this the proper way and leave you guys with their only Grammy Award-winning song that you guys got to know, dedicated to the late Eazy-E. This is The Crossroads, Bone Thugs and Harmony on Power 102.